back to our channel, to It's a Breeze thing. Today I have a story time for you guys. I'm gonna tell you my embarrassing wisdom tooth removal story. What wasn't like embarrassing when they removed it? Like the embarrassing aftermath of it. So it was one Saturday morning. I was on my way to appointment to get my wisdom tooth removed. Not one, two, nor three, but four wisdom tooth removed at the same time. So they had to knock me out to get it done. So before that happened, the dental assistant was being mistreated by the dentist. But I didn't think much of it. So I went to sleep. I got sedated. And then in the middle of the procedure, I opened an eye. And I realized that the dentist was still being mean to his dental assistant. That just triggered something in me. But before that, I'm going to tell you something. This is a little side note. I used to work for a dentist that was horrible with his dental assistants. He was a really good dentist, but a horrible boss that just scarred me, and I was freaking traumatized. So that's probably what triggered something in me. Back to my story. So it triggered something in me, but I couldn't say anything because I was too drugged up. So I went back to sleep. What seemed 10 minutes later, when all my wisdom teeth are removed, I open my eyes and I see the dental assistant. And I just in my mind remembered that she was being mistreated by the dentist. And I was mistreated by a dentist before. So I start telling her, "You did such a great job." And I was crying. I was crying a lot as I was telling you, did such a great job. And remind you that by this time I had gauze in my mouth. Had like a lot of gauze in my mouth and a lot of blood. So I'm like looking like a chipmunk, crying my eyes to this dental assistant. I'm like, "You did such a great job. Don't let anybody tell you didn't do a great job. Don't let them mistreat you. You were so awesome. I didn't even feel anything. You did such a great job. I used to work for this dentist, and he was so mean to me. He used to throw the suction in my face in front of the patients, and I used to cry in the bathroom all the time. You're so good. Don't let anybody put you down." Not knowing that the dentist was right next to her the whole time as I'm crying my eyes out. So I put this poor girl in this horrible position where, you know, she's right in front of her boss, and I'm telling her that the dentist is horrible to her. And she just looked like she didn't know what to do. And she was like, "No, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. He's really good to me. He's really nice. No, it's okay. I'm sorry you had to go through it." And the dentist the whole time is looking at me like, "You? I can't believe you. After I pull your freaking teeth out, you're gonna say that about me." But he didn't say anything. But I'm sure he was thinking that. Anyways, so I'm still looking like a chipmunk with gauze all over my mouth and like blood all over the place. And I'm still like the whole time. So I finally get it together where I could sit in the wheelchair, because they wheel you out because you can't drive yourself to your house. So there's always like your loved one is waiting for you outside. But this time it was like my husband and my kids were waiting for me in the car. So she wheels me in. I try to look all cool, wheeling me out. And I'm like, "Sakatel, Padilla, you need to get it together. You can't cry. People are gonna see you in the waiting room." So I get it together and I don't cry. But as she's wheeling me out, I'm already going outside. For some reason, I got the sudden urge to take a selfie. So I took a selfie. I don't know why. So it was like a horrible selfie. I don't know why I had this, why I got the urge to take a selfie. I look so bad, like I look like a chick man. It was like a horrible angle, like where you could see my papada and everything. So if I find the picture, I'm go ahead and put it up somewhere for you guys so you guys can see it. It was really bad. So I'm still holding it together. And I get in the car and I said, thank you so much for everything. You did such a good job. Don't let nobody break you down. She's like, thank you. Have a great day. Hope I never see you again. But she was super nice. So I'm in the car and I think I have it together. I look at my wonderful husband and I look at my children and I start bawling again. Like, I'm such a horrible mom. I'm so mad. My kids deserve a better mom. I wish I could be the best mom for my kids. And I'm like crying and crying and crying. And my kids are just looking at me like, what happened to my mom? Why is she crying? And as I'm crying, Mia comes behind me and starts patting me in the back. She's like, no, mommy, you're the best mommy ever. You're the best mommy ever. And she gives me a big hug and a kiss. And at this point, we're both bawling. So not only did I cry, not only did I make my daughter cry, I probably made the other girl cry too. So, yeah. It's pretty embarrassing. Yeah. Not to mention, it was very painful. It is very painful to get your wisdom tooth extracted. After the anesthesia wears off, yeah, it's painful. And you can't eat anything. And my husband had made like mariscos that day. I love mariscos. You can't eat that stuff. It was horrible. I was hungry. He had made tosti mariscos. It's like the tostito chips. And then you put the ceviche on it and then you just eat it. Super bomb. And I couldn't eat it. It was horrible. Bad experience. It was embarrassing. So yeah. That's pretty much concludes my story of my embarrassing wisdom tooth removal experience, or the aftermath of it. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys found it a little bit funny or whatever. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I tried. I thought it was funny and a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. If you guys like a story time with me, because I like story time, I like sharing my embarrassing stuff with you guys, make sure you give us a thumbs up or write a comment down below and I'll do more of those. So with that being said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.